Hello, I want to talk to you about how this country, Sweden, as sweet as it sounds, is not so sweet actually. If you have heard about the trend of mutilating children and adults and mainly child mutilation, that started in Sweden with a website in the past in 2000 called Rotten. I don't know if it was Swedish based, but it was on the internet. It had all sort of horrific injuries, people who died, burned people, and all sorts of not disgusting, but almost nauseating, horrific, painful images with people tortured or who died in accident or who died in Sweden. In 2024, something was started, a website called Disturbed. And that website encouraged people to send pictures from all around the world with people being mutilated, children being mutilated. And they even had a fund for this to have a continuation. The continuation of Disturbed was in a website called Deranged. And on Deranged, their initial their initial investment was from Sweden and from other European countries. There they influenced people to like videos of people being hurt, of people being killed, raped on camera. And they focused on have a continuation of this, have an economy based on this. So they sent these images to people all around the world. They put even a chip on people who enter that website. And with that chip, they said they can be in control of that person who was and visited the website, since in the policy of agreement, it was something you can be next. And people just wanted to see what it's about. So they put a chip on you if you enter that website, and with that chip, they followed people at home. There were many who were killed on location. They said they had a right because they watched the website, and that means they are in, and they will be the next star on the camera there to be hurt, raped, killed. And this continued. And to return to Sweden, how this sick nation is today, or been ever since, I've been there, and what they do, they take your body parts. You enter there, first they put sort of underwear on you, some magical underwear or something, so you not be attracted, or anyone in the country is attracted by you. They is put on you there when you enter. And then your genitals are inverted. Your testicles go up instead of downwards. Your penis goes to the back instead to the front. All sort of stuff. And to every person that enters their country, they feel the need to take something from them, to take their leg, to take their arm, to take their eye, to take their brain, to take. How do they do this? I don't know. In the unseen world, this is possible. In this physical world, we only see ourselves, we see our body, we see how we move move around and do stuff like that. But in the after dimension, in the unseen dimension, you are lost. You can lose the energy of your leg, the energy of your arm, the energy of your brain, and that energy is taken by them and put into their people. Like taking two healthy cars with all body parts in them, and taking every part from them and putting it into their car. And that's what they are doing, and they have been doing this ever since, I don't know, at least since 25 years ago. They are doing this, and you should watch out. You should ask in your mind what was taken from you. Because they come at night, and they say because you visited their country, they have the right to come and take body part from you. But that's unlawful, because we are in a world nation. You can travel. Borders are open. You're not like you enter their country and you, even if you enjoyed one cookie or something that was from there, they have the right to take something from you. Very well, from when a cookie it's worth more, like a leg or like a arm, like something. I want to know. So I want people to wake up and investigate this, what is happening in this disturbed land. Foreigners, immigrants are hurt every day there, and not only the immigrants, they go to their base country where they are coming from, and they say, oh, Sweden, you have a person in Sweden, so for this we have to take something from you. And that is very bad, because Sweden had a debt. In the Second World War, they sold weapons to the Nazis. And selling weapons to the Nazis in 1941 prolonged the war by 4 years. The invasion of Russia would have not happened if Sweden would have not given the iron ore necessary for building war machines and weapons. So they sold that to the Nazis while being neutral. This is the thing. They said they are neutral, means you don't involve in war at all. And they involved on the right side of the war. And by this, 4 billion people suffered worldwide of famine, of struggle, of all sorts of diseases and problems and worldwide geopolitical tragedies. And they now take from immigrants stuff because they have immigrants in the land. It's a contract. You have to have immigrants in your land. You have to help the immigrants because of you the world was ruined. Because of you the world was prolonged with 4 years. Because of you many people died who could have lived. The war would have ended. There will be no North and South war, no West and East war, and there will be no problem like this, North and South, if it weren't for Sweden keeping their word and not involving in the war. They say they're not involved in the war, and you're not involved in the war. And now that you're involved in the war, you have to pay for involving in the war. So don't say the immigrants are in your country sulking the state and taking something from you. You took something from people. From every country in the world, they had to fight in the war because of you. They died there because of you. They don't have a father, a grandfather to follow. Because you couldn't keep your pepper cocoa in your sweet tea. You had to send there, and then send IKEA furniture and Volvo and Tetra Pak, and then act all moral and stuff. Wake up!